Luke54 here again. Welcome back to another video, and today we are doing a very fun video, guys. We are going to be doing the Season 2 predictions for World Gone Mad by Dan's Reviews. So basically, I'll be going over some general predictions I have for characters, death predictions, and yeah, all that fun stuff. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into it. Okay, so to start this off, we'll go over some general predictions I have for Season 2. Now, what I think Season 2 is like, mostly like, obviously, I can't predict too much here, guys, because I don't really know the general idea the story's going in Season 2, but I will give you some general predictions I have. We will revisit, like, this whole prediction, like, topic once I have more information, but right now, these are just base predictions. Okay, so I think there definitely will be a war against Chris and his people, and Dave, I'm not sure if he's coming back. Like, I've talked with Dan, and even he's been like, you know, maybe he could come back, maybe he couldn't, so like, you know, if Dave comes back, awesome. If he doesn't, that's also awesome. I mean, if he doesn't come back, I'll be a little sad, but if he doesn't serve the purpose of the story, then I understand it. Tom's character this season, that's a very big wild card. Now, here's where I could see it going. If Dave doesn't return, Tom will be, like, the right-hand man character. He'll be trying to help, like, deal with Chris and his people. But if Dave does return, then I see a huge frickin' revenge plot being set up. Like, you have Tom going after Dave and stuff, and, like, you have Lincoln who's like, you know, we can't be risking ourselves, like, you know, you gotta stop this, you know, that kind of stuff, right? So that's where I see Tom's character going. Either way, I'm actually, like, really hyped for Tom's character, so either way is fine with me. Lincoln's character now. Yeah, this is where it gets a little tricky, guys, because I actually have no clue what Dan is going to do with Lincoln this season. Like, we know he's the leader of his own little group, but now that he's at this new community run by Wesley, like, what's going to happen with that now? Like, has Lincoln been revoked of his leadership rights for his own group? Or, like, does he still have, like, you know, is he still able to, like, lead his own people, or does Wesley lead, like, the entire group now? So that's something I'm kind of wondering about. And obviously another thing that I'm a little curious about is how Lincoln's family ended up at the, I'm forgetting the name of the community, guys. I'm sorry about that. But, it's the, Estates or something. Like, Sunshine Estates or something like that. I think it's Suburban Estates. That's it. Yeah, like, how did, Lincoln's family end up at the Suburban Estates? Like, was Wesley or Luke a part of the military group that took Lincoln's family, or did they end up there in a random chance encounter? Yeah, that's another thing, like, I'm still, like, really curious about, and, like, I would love to find out in Season 2, which I'm pretty sure we will, but hey, you never know. It could get pushed off to Season 3, but I doubt that, personally. Okay, now Sydney and Emma's characters. This is where it becomes unpredictable, and I'll tell you why. I don't know what plot has been set up for them this season. We kind of wrapped up most of their story arc in Season 1. However, like, I'm just talking for Season 1 standards. Like, obviously, they'll play a pretty big role in Season 2, I'm assuming. I just don't know what role they will play, or, like, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah, them, I'm gonna kind of leave in the dark right now. Okay, now, Chris. Me personally, I see him being a really evil, psychotic son of a bitch, you know. He doesn't really give a fuck what he does. He's very angry, he's very violent, you know, like, obviously I can't predict too much more here, guys, just because I do not know what he's gonna do with Chris. If I had to make a prediction, though, I would say Dave returns, and Lincoln and Dave team up to take Chris down. That's the only prediction I really got for Chris right now. I do need to see a bit more of him just to, like, know what his character's about and, like, you know, what his intentions are and stuff, so yeah. And then the last two characters I'll predict before we move on to death predictions are Luke and Wesley, which I'll pair them together. Luke, I could see playing a pretty big role as, like, I'm trying to find the word for it, our peacekeeper. Like, he is the peacekeeper between Wesley and Lincoln. Because, I think, Lincoln and Wesley will, not be too fond of each other. And, you know, you'll have them kind of going at it a few times, arguing and stuff. So, yeah, I think Luke will play, like, the peacekeeper. And I do think Luke will die in Season 2, actually. Which, I'll elaborate more on my, death prediction part of the video. But, yeah, and Wesley, I don't know, I could see him playing like a Gregory type character, like, he runs a community, he does it very corruptly, like, he's not, like, a very nice person, but in the same token, he still leads the place, so people kind of have to respect his rules. So that's what I see with Wesley's character in Season 2, and yeah, guys, those are my general, like, character predictions for Season 2, and, yeah, let's move on to the death predictions. And we're back. Alright, so death predictions for World Gone Mad Season 2. Okay, this is how I see it going, right? Lincoln, don't even need to talk about that. He's safe. Tom, I mean, he could, but I doubt it. I think he's fine. Here's when it gets a little different, though, is everyone else. Okay, so Lincoln's family. I think he has 2 kids and a wife. I think one of them kids are dead, and potentially the wife. That's where I'm going with Lincoln's family. Sydney and Emma. That is a tough one. I think one of them is dead for sure, but I can't pinpoint which one. Here's where I'd look at it, right? Is maybe Sydney dies, right? And, like, that's a big Season 1 death right there. Like, you have, like, a major character from Season 1 who dies, and then you, like, you know, expand Emma's character more. Like, I could see Dan doing that. And that's my prediction, is I think Sydney will die and Emma will live. Now for Dave. If he returns, I say he survives. If he stays away, then obviously we can't predict anything if he doesn't return in Season 2. Okay, Chris. That is tough. Me personally, I think he's dead. I think he'll die in the Season 2 finale. I do think he will die in that finale, and here's why. I think he'll be this major 1-season arc, right? He connects to, like, the stuff from Season 1 with Dave and being inspired by Bad and stuff. And then you have, like, the final battle in the Season 2 finale where you have Lincoln or Tom or whoever takes down Chris and kills him. Or Dave even, who knows? Okay, Luke and Wesley. This is a tough one. Luke, I do see him potentially dying, and it's because he's the peacekeeper, you know, moral compass type character. He's very friendly, he's very nice, and yeah, like, people like that in the apocalypse, you know, they usually don't last, but hey, you never know, Luke could survive, and he could be, like, one of our characters in the final season or whatever, so, hey, you never know. Wesley, that's a tough one. I'm 50-50 on Wesley. I could either see him dying and, like, maybe Lincoln kills him and takes over the place, or maybe, like, he survives and he makes peace with our community and stuff, or he makes peace with Lincoln's group. So, yeah. Generally, those are my death predictions, guys, and mostly, like, my general story and character predictions. I can't really say any more prediction-wise, because I can't really predict anymore. I don't really know where the season's going too much. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, maybe you guys agree with my predictions. If you have any disagreements or agreements with these predictions, I'd like to hear what you guys think in the comments. And yeah, guys, that'll be it for this video, actually, like I said earlier, and thank y'all for watching, guys. I really appreciate you guys checking this video out, and yeah, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.